part 4 of My Fire Extinguisher Collection. Now, we're going to be doing American ones, and it's going to go from smallest to largest. There may be one that may not be American, but also might be American, because I don't know, but it looks American, so I'm just going to put it in anyway. Alright, let's go to the first one. Okay, for the first one, we've got a 1983 Super Pro BC fire extinguisher, all the way from America, I'm gonna guess, because the place that says written on it is located in America, and it also has a cracked gauge, which is probably a bit annoying, but it is an old one. And all of these extinguishers have come from the same place, except for one of them, and that's going to be the one that I'm not really sure if it is American or not. But I say let's go to the next one. Alright. Okay, for the next one, we've just got a small ABC Badger fire extinguisher. Of course, it's American. Probably not the best brand, of course, compared to Amrex. Amrex is supreme. But this would be rare in New Zealand because, of course, it's American. We don't really get American extinguishers around here. I have seen American extinguisher around New Zealand, but who knows where that went. That was at a grocery store. Just a couple, maybe months after, it disappeared. But this one, I'm quite happy to have back again. So, it's just a standard small Badger fire extinguisher. Still pressurized, still good, still tagged, just a bit old. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, and for our next one, we've got a slightly larger, or maybe completely larger, Kidder ABC fire extinguisher from 1995. This one didn't come with a pin, so I put a pin in it. Didn't have a tag, so I put rope around it. It's a pretty nice unit, also rare, because again, it's American. This one didn't come from the same place, however. I may have said that all of them came from the same place except for one, but that's actually two of them. Two of them didn't come from the same place. But I'm putting this in because, again, it is American, and I quite like this one, and it's a pretty nice unit. But I say let's get to the next one. We've got a pretty big, beefy one coming up. Okay, and for our next one, we've got a really big, beefy Badger one. This one has been tagged twice with 2 tags for some reason. It's a big marine one. It's a big, big one, actually. And this one came from the same place as the Badger and the Super Pro came from. This one is a really big unit, and I'll probably call it the chonkiest out of them all. Stubby, but chonky. And I quite like having this here. It's a pretty good thing to have in my closet with the rest of my 30 other extinguishers that I've got. And it's a pretty nice unit to have, again. And of course it's ABC, still charged, and all that, with a big beefy hose. And I may have not said this, but it is in fact a marine one. And this was the beefy one I was telling you guys about, because this is really beefy. But I say let's get to the next one. Okay, for the next one up, we've got what might be a 1995 Ansell Century fire extinguisher. They are pretty much being versed between Amrex and Ansell to see which one's better or something, maybe? I don't really know. But this is one of the finer units that I have. It is, of course, one of the older ones, and this one came from the same place as the Badger one that was shown before. It's a pretty nice unit. I like it, and I do have another one that looks similar to this coming up. Alright, let's get to the next one. Alright, for our next one, we've got a really big and tall Ansell Century looking fire extinguisher that says Wormod on it. I don't actually know if this is Ansell Century or if it's not. It definitely looks like one. It might be, it might not be. Still pressurized, still tagged, just not in service anymore. It's just instead part of my collection in my room. This is, I'd say, less finer than the one seen before, because this of course is not the actual thing, but the other one was. This is a bit more blocky. This has got the 1980s kind of Ansell Century style, which I suppose is actually pretty cool. I've also named it Terry at the top. Seems like a pretty fitting name, if I don't say so myself. It also has a pretty colourful badge, mixed between orange and yellow or something. Seems to be a bit faded out, but the hose has got a little bit of a conical kind of nozzle end. Pretty nice touch actually. Might have that nice fluffy cloud if I was to ever use it. I'm probably not. Also has a standard size pill pin, not very big compared to the Amerex one, which is like what, 3 or 2 fingers you can fit in it. Pretty nice. But if you've enjoyed this video, do leave a like, comment, a question, or even subscribe. I'm not going to force you. Just remember, have a great day.